So I have an appointment today. I have the day off, but I have an appointment. And after I'm done with my appointment, I want to make a couple of stops. I have some clothes I want to donate. They've been in my trunk. At first they were in my room for like months, probably half a year. And now they've been in my trunk for about a week. And so I need to stop somewhere and drop them off at the one of the donation areas. There's two things I wanted to do. I might wash my car, but I might either do that personally, at my house, or I might just go and pay to get it washed real quick. So if you watched my last video, then you know that I'm working on my health and fitness. But when I'm talking about my health, I'm not just talking about physical health. I'm also talking about mental health, emotional health. All of that's important. I want all of it to be worked on. So these clothes that I'm donating, there's 2 bags of clothes right now. But I need to go through my closet and get rid of more bags. And I also need to go through my house in general and get rid of more stuff and declutter in my house. My house is clean, but I do clutter a lot of the horizontal surfaces. And I get super annoyed with it, but when I want to clean it, I kind of just freeze up and I just go sit on the couch and I chill. Or even if I do clean it, like especially if somebody's coming over to my house to visit me or something, when I do clean it, I will clutter it up not too long after that. And it's annoying because when I get to the house, I kind of feel like it makes me feel tense or something. But I know when I clean it, I feel so relaxed and refreshed when I come home and I don't have a whole bunch of clutter on my dining room table or on my kitchen island or something like that. So I definitely want to work on not only decluttering, but finding ways to not reclutter the same areas over and over again. So I'm going to be removing some things from the house. I'm also going to be reusing one of the rooms. You know how you have like everything drawers and you just put everything in there that doesn't really belong anywhere else? Almost everybody that I know has an everything drawer. Well, I have an everything room also, and I put things in there that don't really have a space or it's going to be used later. And they just kind of sit in there. And every once in a while, I'll go in there and grab whatever I need. And I want to make that space my office, my lounge area, my creative area. I want to actually have a reason for that space other than just storage. That's not what I want to use it for. I feel like it'll be utilized better if I actually put some furniture in there, put some lights in there. I already have a craft table. I have never used it, but I have a craft table. And use it for something better. That means when I go in that room, I'm in that room to work. I'm not sure exactly everything I'm going to do with that room, but I feel like once that's set up, it will help me with decluttering in the living room. Because probably the reason why that I clutter in the living room so much right now is because I don't really have spaces for those things that I'm just randomly cluttering in those areas. So those are things I need to work on. Besides that, even if I clutter in that area, I just need to take 10 minutes to put things where they need to be. So have a place for those things and put them in those places. I've read somewhere that if you have a cluttered house, it's because you have a cluttered mind. And I do. I'm always thinking. I'm always ruminating. I think so much that I talk out loud a lot when I am not around other people because I don't want to seem weird with other people around me. And I'm just sitting there talking. But when I'm by myself, constantly just thinking about the most random things all the time. There's always something different. So I'm like, this would help me with probably not decluttering my mind, but it'll make me feel a lot better when I walk into my living room kitchen area, which is where I spend the most time at, and it's free of clutter, and it's always prepared, or for the most part prepped for a visitor to come through without me having to do 20 minutes of picking up things Like if I know somebody's coming over, I'm like, oh, let me hurry up, pick it up, and it doesn't even take me that long to clean. That's how I know it's just ridiculous. Like stop doing it because you know you don't like it, but you keep doing it. So those are one of the things I'm working on. It's like it's something it's physical, but I know that it will help me mentally in some way, shape, or form. Because that's how I like it. I like it clean and declutter it. You want it to look lived in, yes, but there's a difference between your house looking lived in and looking cluttered. I don't have any kids. I have a dog, and she don't go and play with her toys until I get home. And then all of a sudden, she won't take every toy out of her little toy box or her little toy bin and put it on the floor. She is the only other reason why my house should be cluttered, and that would just be my floor, because she's not my floor, and maybe my couch, I guess. Because she's not like tall enough. She doesn't do anything else. She doesn't cause any other issues. So, no, there'd be a difference if I had kids, because then the kids would like have their toys out or whatever. But then at a certain age, you would just teach your kids to pick up after themselves, which is what I did when I was younger, and pick up after myself. So as an adult, I should know how to pick up after myself, shouldn't I? Duh. But I do know how to clean. I do clean my bathrooms. I clean my kitchen because I don't like no bugs in my house. I don't like no bugs. I don't like no spiders. So I don't need places for it to be like hiding all over the place. What clutter is what I'm causing. So we're going to be working on multiple things, and I might actually show like cleaning up and decluttering my house and showing the differences. Doing some DIYs in the house. Maybe. We'll see. Still don't know what I'm doing with my little channel, but I think recording things and being able to talk things out is helpful. It's needed, in my opinion. Because normally I'm just talking to myself. And I do have a friend, like, we actually have some pretty decent conversations, which I like. But sometimes if you feel like you can't just talk this out with anybody, it kind of feels like I'm constantly talking to myself. I want this channel to, I guess, be a space where I can actually be myself and get my thoughts out. But also go through my stuff. There's probably a lot of other people who's going through the same things, and they just have nobody to talk to, or they don't know if they're the only ones going through it. They don't think anybody else is going to understand, which was a big thing that I was going through. It was a big thing that I was going through when I went through my little bout of depression. Was I really felt like wrong way. Recalculating. Well, pickleball is canceled for me. I guess Plan B. You know you don't want to be outside, sweet pea. Plan B.
You know, I ain't never been cheat. Relationships don't always last, but let's not turn it to beef.